Continuing Perek Halacha Ches in Tshuva, who's called the Kofer Batorah? Shloishe and Kofer Batorah. The Rambam says three are called people who deny Torah. And we mentioned in Halacha Vov that they don't have a portion of the world to come. A, the Torah was not written by Hashem. This applies to not only the entire Torah, but even one posuk. If he says Moshe said it from by himself, he is considered someone who denies the very essence of Torah. This is the eighth of the 13 principles, which we say, I believe with full belief that the entire Torah we have in our hands, it was given to Moshe Rabbeinu. And the one who denies the interpretation of Torah, which is the oral tradition transmitted from generation, and it says that too did not come from Sinai, or that alone did not come from Sinai. And he denies the existence of the scholars of Torah that they transfer this. The Kesef Mishnah cites these do not have a the one who says there's no Torah in Hashemayim. The Gemara explains that even if he says all of the Torah in Hashemayim except for one pasuk, it's considered what it says in the Torah Bamidbar 15:31, Kitva Hashem Boza, because the word of Hashem he has shamed. Filu, if he says the entire Torah is from Hashemayim except for one item that they say, which we learn either from a Kal V'chomer, Gzeir Shova, that's inclusive in this statement of Kitva Hashem Boza, because even the oral Torah, if someone says regarding any part of it that it's not from Shemayim, it's called a denier of Torah and Shemayim, and he has no portion in the world to come. Kigoin, and the Rambam explains through the word Tzodoik Ubeisum, Beisus. We call them Tzodoikim. I guess Beisus was secondary to Tzodoik because they denied Torah. And obviously we find Chacham should be careful with what they say, that people should not be able to make any mistake. You shouldn't be chayav choyves golos, and Shem Shemaim will be desecrated. And the Bartanura explains that this happened to Antigonus Ish Sukkoi. He had two Talmidim who were called Tzodoik Ubaisus. That he taught them what we learned in others. When one serves Hashem, you should not be like a slave who's serving his master to receive reward, but rather without reward. They couldn't comprehend this idea that a person should work continuously and not receive any reward. Once they couldn't comprehend it, they went out and although they couldn't give up, I guess, their Judaism or the Jewishness, they went out and interpreted on their own whatever they desired to do so. They called Tzedoikim and Baisusim till today, that they do not believe in Torah, the oral tradition. Masechta Yadayim, the Bartanura writes that there were Jews who followed this misinterpretation of this new concept, and Rashbam he cites this from Ovois. Turn the page. And so we find in Hilchos Shchita, Hatzdoigim Abaisusim and their students and everyone who follows them in their mistake that they don't believe in Torah Sheba'al Peh, they cannot slaughter either because they're doing it wrong. In Hilchos Erevin, we find Tzedoikim and Baisusim and all those who deny Torah Sheba'al Peh, because Eruv is a rabbinical edict. One has to follow it because it says in the Torah, and since they don't believe in Mrs. Erev, one cannot rely on them with regard to mitzvah zerus. Rambam continues, even if he says that the Torah HaKadosh Baruch Hu changed mitzvah X with mitzvah Y, the Torah somehow was negated, even though it was once in Hashem, whatever you might say, that is called denial of Torah. The Kesef Mishnah explains that because in the Torah itself, it says Ad Olam, Ad Hayom Hazeh, the Torah is eternal, and somebody doesn't believe in Torah Sheba'al Peh, also denies Torah. And the din is regarding him, as the Chazon Ish said, when the Sanhedrin was present, that Maridin v'lo Malam, and he has no portion in the world to come. And he brings psukim that we find that the Torah is eternal. And this is found in Rambam Hilchos Tshuva, the 9th chapter, first Halacha, that a mitzvah stands forever, it will not be changed, neither added to nor diminished. And he brings psukim which specifically say so. Therefore, whoever says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu changed this mitzvah with something else is denying this 9th principle of the 13, that the Torah shall be no other Torah from Hashem. Kigoin, and here the censor before took out the word, but it's been replaced, Hanochim, like Christians, and also he cites the Hagrim, which is the Muslims, even though they believe that there was once Torah, but they argue that HaKadosh Baruch Hu changed it for whatever they changed, whatever they want to claim. Hilchos Avodah Zarah, the Rambam writes that the Noitzrim are Oivdei Avodah Zarah, they are considered idol worshippers, because the Rambam claims that the Christians are Oivdei Avodah Zarah, and their first day of the week is their festival, and therefore one should not work on Sunday with them. However, the Ishmaelites, they're not considered Avodah Zarah according to the Rambam. As he writes in Machon Nesher, every goy that does not serve idol worship, such as the Ishmaelim, their wine is also to drink, but it's mutar ba'ano. It's not like an idol worshipper's wine. And so is it all the goyim. But the Noitzim are Oivdei Avodah Zarah, Stam Yenim also ba'ano. The Balei Tosfos disagree with the Rambam on this in the exact reverse, and I usually explain that the Rambam didn't know the Christianity well, because he was in a Muslim country, so he only knew the Muslims, and therefore he felt they weren't idol worshippers. And the Balei Tosfos feel that the Ishmaelim are idol worshippers and the Christians not necessarily. So, in any case, but as far as the Jew is concerned, Christianity or Islam is idol worship, because a goy has the ability, or the concept, perhaps, of being permitted to believe in God and believe in something else at the same time. Hilchos Malachim writes, why did these things come into being? Both either through JC or through Muhammad, because it was to prepare the world to the acceptance of Moshiach, of the Messiah. That's what Rambam writes. But Balei Tosfos of the opinion that Noitzrim, the Christians, are not Oivdei Avodah Zarah, and Ishmaelim, Israel are. And Mecca, by the way, was in a place of Avodah Zarah before it was renewed by Muhammad. Originally he was praying to Jerusalem. When the Jews didn't accept Islam, he switched the direction they should pray. Any one of these three, he denies the written Torah, the oral Torah, or says there's a new Torah. He's crazy about Torah. Somebody who denies the existence of Torah has no portion of the world to come. We've completed, Baruch Hashem, Halacha 8.